Okay, again, it's been quite a while since my last video. It's been about 3 weeks or 1 month. Uh, who knows? Who cares? This time I decided to yet again continue my PS5 rant video series, and it's already a fucking part 8. And yeah, mostly I want to talk about the decision of Sony to increase the price of both PS5 versions, the disc version and digital version, which is pretty unheard of. You know, usually consoles price goes down as the time goes by, but this time the price indeed has increased. I mean, it's not that much. I think it's somewhere between 20 euros to 50 euros. Maybe at max the increase has been, with some resellers, even 100 euros. But yeah, it depends on a reseller how much they ask for it. But yeah, the price has increased, and you know what? The fucking availability is still shite. It's next to impossible to get the PS5, even after almost 2 years. PS5 is closing its 2-year lifespan, and it's still as horrible as ever. And compared to Microsoft's Xbox Series S and lately even Series X, the availability is much better than neither of the PS5 versions. Today you can get the Xbox Series X. I wouldn't say easily, but definitely much better chance to get yourself a Series X now than, say, 1 year ago. So Microsoft is in a better place compared to availability, of course, but I mean, that was pretty... I foresaw it already that Microsoft will be in better situation regarding availability. But yeah, and you know, Sony deciding to increase the price of PS5 consoles, and you know what? What actually did Microsoft do? As far as I know, they told they are not going that way. They will not increase the prices of serious consoles, X and S. So they will remain the same, which kind of, I mean, to this day, I think the PlayStation is winning. But it's getting, you know, more even, and with this new situation that the PS5 is now more expensive, and Xbox Series consoles remain the same as the price goes, it will, you know, it will get more even now. I mean, and with the Xbox Game Pass and everything, well, personally, I don't care about the Xbox Game Pass, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the PlayStation stuff. So it's getting more even now, and I wouldn't be surprised if it actually happens that the Xbox, you know, goes uh, like overtakes the PS5 and will be in winning place, uh, you know, regarding the marketplace. And another, you know, I would say hilarious thing is that, as far as I know, there are still just the launch versions of Series S and Series X consoles. There are no revisions. But there's already a third, uh, third version of PS5 and second revision already. So the first one was that it was a little bit lighter and the heatsink was much smaller than in the original version of PS5. And now there's even a second model revision that's even more lighter than the previous one, as far as I know. And the heatsink, I think it's even smaller. So, Sony, what are you doing? Like, why bother? Make the game consoles more available first and then focus on, you know, doing newer revisions. And these revisions are ridiculous. They only... Okay, so what they bring to the table? They are lighter. I still don't know if they run cooler or warmer. I've heard both. Some say they run cooler and others say they run warmer because the heat sinks are smaller. I don't know what to believe actually anymore, but yeah, like, why bother Sony to make such small differences with each model? And I've heard rumors of PS5 Lite, or whatever you call it, much lighter and much lighter version. And still I haven't heard about PS5 Pro, and I wouldn't think it's not necessary as of now, and even not, I wouldn't say it's necessary even next year. But if we, you know, recall the PS4, it came in late 2013, and the PS4 Pro came about 3 years later. So right now the PS5 closer to 2 years lifespan. So if we go the same cycle as the PS4, the PS5 Pro would be made available late next year or early 2024. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, like, please Sony, just focus on manufacturing more and more consoles. Do not focus on doing nonsense, not necessary new models that, you know, people still don't get. They can't get their hands on it, on any of the versions, like. So, you know, why bother? What's so important to do these ridiculous minor upgrades to the console if the availability is still under the rock. You just can't get the PS5 like out of the shelf or from the web store or just ordering it online. It's still a matter of luck, pretty much. It's not any better than it was 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago, half a year ago. Anyway, this is it about my rant. I don't want to make a too long video, but just, you know, speaking of Microsoft's things, I'm just going to show you that I bought this awesome looking Xbox Series slash Xbox One and PC controller. This is the official Microsoft Xbox controller. It's the 20th anniversary edition, limited edition, that was already released last year, but I still got one. Like, you can't get these in most places anymore. They are out of stock. They have been out of stock for quite a while now, but I managed to get one from the local supermarket. I just love it how it looks. It looks absolutely phenomenal. You can see that, you know, inside circuit boards there, and the black and green original, you know, Xbox logo from the... So this is made like the same theme as the original Xbox controller. I mean console, the original Xbox console. And, you know, these look nice. The grips here that has the kind of bumpy surface that you get a nice grip. They are nice green colored. So yeah, and I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, I think you can see. There's 20, 2 and 0, as the 0 is like the Xbox logo. So 20th anniversary, 20 years of Xbox. Looks absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, this is the kind of so there aren't that much differences comparing Xbox One controller and the Xbox Series. I have the Xbox One controller there, but I'm not going to, in this video, I'm not going to show you the differences. But yeah, like I would say, the bumpers feel very much better than on the Xbox One controller, and even better are these triggers. These are much better. They feel much better than on the Xbox One controller. So there are the best, you know, biggest differences. The triggers are much better, and bumpers are a little bit better. And what's also much better is this directional pad. It actually clicks very loudly, but I like it. It has a nice touch, as in the Xbox One controller. It was much worse. It didn't have a nice feeling when pressing it. But yeah, absolutely love this controller, and I've been playing with my Xbox now after denying it for quite a while. I actually have been playing quite a much of my Xbox One, and I still don't know if and when. I would say more when I'm going to upgrade my Xbox One to either Xbox Series S or X console. I still don't know which one I'm going to get. Probably, if it's not about money, I will definitely get Series X, because it's much more powerful than Series S. Like, there's a big difference in power comparing Series S and X. Versus the PS5. The PS5 consoles are actually, the insides, the power is exactly the same. The only differences, the only difference is just the, optical disc drive on PS5. That's only the difference between the digital edition and disc edition. But yeah, on Series consoles, there's a huge difference in power. Like, Series X is much more powerful. It's capable of 4K, 4K resolution, and I think even 120 hertz gameplay, as Series S only. Games run like 1440p resolution about, but still 60 FPS, but it's way lower than the 4K, like native 4K on Series X. But yeah, anyway, not going to talk about the Xbox consoles here anymore. This was, about the PS5 stuff, but yeah, I just wanted a little bit talk about the Xbox consoles here also. But anyway, see you in the next video. Again, whatever it is, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I have planned to make yet another music CD review, but that remains to be seen. I haven't still decided what album I'm going to review, but yeah, if that happens, it happens. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.